Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
An intimidating atmosphere in the crowd, a crowd so close to the pitch here in this old-style stadium, the New Balance Arena. Things already rolling. Oh, important interception. And it's Hullet. He is through here. And he's undercooked that. Played into space. Gnabry is in a really good position out wide. Zanetti promptly onto that, and that is that. Gnabry. Well, here he is, Martin Caceres, an uncompromising, unrelenting defender, Jim.
Yeah, and that unbreakable spirit is what makes him so special, Peter. He just plays without fear, determined to win at all costs.
Every team needs one of him, doesn't it?
Well, if you want to be successful, it's essential.
Yaya Toure. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pretty cagey early on from both sides. And it's Yaya Toure. And here's Bale. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And that's played in low. That's really well cleared. Played back into the centre. Bale. Hullet. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Looking for the run. Messi. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, good-looking ball. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Messi. Cross into the box. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Bale! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's got space in the... And Messi! Now, that has posed a few awkward questions.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And back to the keeper they go. And he was quick to react.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Threads one in. Paris are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. And here's Hullet. Now it's Gnabry. Messi. And a chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Gnabry. Bale is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. And that's going up front in a hurry. And here's the chance to counter. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Hullet really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
He's having a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Nedved. Now that, and the shot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Hullet. Oh, that's neat. He's got away. Bergomi deals. And that signals the end of the first period. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Barcelona up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Barcelona can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And so the action is resumed. Barcelona leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Knocks it out wide. Toure herring after the ball here. Paris claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Bale, and it's Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now he's got space here. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Nicely aimed pass. And this is Yaya Toure. Shoots! And there's a goal! Paris are all square! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Two fresh faces, and both in the front line.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And here's Hullet. Thuram cuts it out. Hullet. That has ended up in no man's land. Well timed, excellent interception. Tevez. It's played through for him. Well, that's well spotted. That is good alertness. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Barcelona have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Tries to pass it through. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Thuram. Lovely feet. Great Yaya Toure! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yaya Toure really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Sostituzione per il Barcellona.
Paris have their second corner now.
Numero 21. Lasciano il campo per il numero
Bergomi
14.
gets it away.
Neymar. Il numero 17. Attenzione, una
And he's in on
sostituzione.
goal! Chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Paris have their third corner. Keeper has taken decisive action. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Pedri. Played over towards the opposite flank. Pedri plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Pedri, he's free, he has got space.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
No, it's come to nothing. Can he get on the end of this? Ferdinand gets across to intercept that. Looking to play him in. Pinches it off him. And he's managed to get free. Pedri. Backward it goes. Shapes to shoot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's managed to gift it back. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Keeper's dealt with that. Succumbs to the pressure.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's an excellent interception.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Bale. Nothing in it still. We move to extra time, so still inseparable. What are you thinking, Jim?
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So here we go then, extra time is coming up.
Sostituzione per il Barcellona. Numero 5. Numero 2.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time.
Il numero 13. Il numero 3.
No, that was never going to make it.
Cambio di giocatori.
That pass isn't the best. Tevez. Bergomi kept his eye on it, and he's there. A long ball by the goalkeeper. Pass somewhat off target. Can he get it through? It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Van Bronckhorst kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Valverde. Ambitious ball here. It's a pretty loose pass. Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now, can they get him away? Van der Sar breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for options for movement. And that interception was most necessary. Oh, well played, well played. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Paris clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And this is Luis Suarez. Thuram. So just 15 minutes still to come. So neither side able to conjure up a telling moment, and we are where we are. This is the last chance to win it.
Sostituzione per il Barcellona. Numero 19.
And we're off for the final time. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Very nicely done. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And there's green grass ahead of him, and he is deftly away.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And this is Dembele. Thuram clears. Quality ball. And he's intervened well there. Best is herring after that one. And it's Salah. Strokes it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Van Bronckhorst makes the interception. Beckenbauer, spread it left. There will be a throw-in. Van Bronckhorst, in towards the back stick, punched away. Two sides absolutely inseparable, and we know what's coming. So we've done it, we've been there, we've gone the full 12 rounds.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
So here comes the ultimate pressure moment. Penalties are imminent. So spot kicks imminent. So now 5 brave individuals must step forward. Which way will he go? And he does it with poise.
That's the example they will want to follow.
Luis Suarez is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up. No! Denied remarkably! Well, talk about coming up with the goods.
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat.
Barcelona are putting real pressure on here if they put this away. Of course, 2 up.
Well, this is effectively a very welcome cushion, Peter.
Paris really cannot miss this. made it look easy.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Barcelona with this chance to pull two clear. Will that prove decisive?
A great position now, but still work to be done.
So down by two, another miss can be game, set and match.
Well, if you have any doubts, that's what you do to conquer it.
This to double their advantage. Oh, that's a great get by the keeper.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Valverde is the fourth man to step forward for them. We're tied at 3 each. Best last of the original 5 to walk forward. Wonderful poise and placement.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
He must, but can he? He has saved it, and he has won it! So in the end, they just about prevailed. All the emotional torture and travails worth it in the end. Well, ultimately it came down to penalties. Any thoughts, Jim, having seen what you have?
Barcelona definitely had to take the scenic route, but I don't think they'll be complaining too much. Their sense of purpose and overall approach to the game just gave them a slight edge that enabled them to pull through.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Wow, this truly is impressive. The future Camp Nou, it has been christened. A show of power, prominence, prestige for Barcelona. So straight into the action. That'll be a throw-in. Zanetti did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this is Ronaldo. He's free. Dembele! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Boss goes for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Can he... Oh, what has happened here? Lovely bit of skill. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Tevez. Hullet. Oh, that's neat. Now, can he find a finish?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Cristiano Ronaldo. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Pelé chasing after it.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Great vision. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Well read, nice interception. And here's Hullet. And this is Pelé. Hullet. Chance here to counter. Oh, super find. Oh, that is a good ball to find. And the finish! And that's a good finish. They are purring, truly purring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Paris are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off their shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Zanetti calmly anticipates. Now the ball's gone astray. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Oh, they could be caught out here. Hullet. Out of play for a goal kick. Quality ball. And they win it back again. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And Yaya Touré! Magnificent! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Big chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Paris are having a ball here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's Messi. And here's Hullet.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, that is one way to stop him. And that could set him on his way.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Can he get on the end of this? He's through here. That's the keeper's ball. Yaya Toure. Tevez. Great chance! He's got a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Paris are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And that's been intercepted. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. The second half is up and running. 45 minutes to change their fate. Pele, and here's Hullet. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Searching pass he's played there. Well read, and the danger is averted. Gnabry.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Thuram. Ferdinand is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Yaya Toure. Real chance! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Hullet. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Hullet. And it's Ferdinand. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. Decent chance!
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And here's Messi. Yaya Toure. Tevez. Hullet. And he was quick to react. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hullet. This might spell danger. Oh, that was vital. Deftly away. Dembele. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Hullet. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that's clever. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And he's forced to go back. There's the crossfield ball. Tries to play it through. He's got away. Oh, that's a fine interception. Hullet. And it's lofted through here. Good ball over the top. Now it's Hullet. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Hullet. Oh, good spread. Hullet. Can he get it through? Neither of these two want to come off second best. Time and again they are repelled. And it's Yaya Toure. Vieira. Just a quarter of an hour to play. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Gnabry. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that pass just didn't quite work. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Knocks it into space, and he's picked it up out wide, and he's had it nicked away. Pelé looking sharp there.
Okay, it didn't quite come off on this occasion, but you get the feeling as a team they might want to just stick with this approach.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Looking to play him in. Well timed, excellent interception. Looking for options for movement. And the shot! Glorious! He's got himself an absolute peach. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Time for a change in personnel. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Pelé. Veron. No, that was never going to make it. Pelé. Played back. And it's Messi. Now it's Bale. Tries to pass it through. Flashes it. Getting up there! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And it's in! And he's only too grateful to capitalise. And time is up. Barcelona cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
It is a fantastic, tight venue, the New Balance Arena. Oh, shooting chance! Played into space. Oh, he's found support out wide. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And here's Hullet. Hullet. Bergomi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, good spread. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. He's gone forward. There will be a throw-in. Played over towards the opposite flank. And that is expertly dealt with. Now it's Nedved. And this is Ronaldo. Now it's Hullet. Looking for the run. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he's had it nicked away. Good running, strong and purposeful. Hullet. And here's Dembele. So we're still where we started right now. Pele can so cleverly bypass the press. Couldn't squeeze it through. Paris are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Neymar. Back where it came from. And he's picked out the run. He's found a way through. There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That's a decent clearance. Ronaldo going after that. Oh, that's a key interception. And he's quick to snatch it back. Yaya Toure. And they can counter here. And this is Nedved. And they're quick to get it back. And this is Nedved. Bergomi. Pele, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely spread. Now it's Dembele. Bale. Tries to play it through. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nedved gets on his bike and on the move. And he is deftly away. It's Nedved! Goal! Paris! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
The first breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Dembele. And he's in on goal. Shot at goal. Zanetti can get it clear. Picked out brilliantly. He's having a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Dembele deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Barcelona go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So straight into the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Keeper's got good distance on that. Bergomi calmly anticipates. And it's Bale. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more. Takes a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, that one's going nowhere. And that has gone straight into touch. Vieira.
Paris couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And here's Dembele. Great vision. Dembele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Hullet. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Shapes to shoot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 16.870 spettatori.
And he cuts out the supply. Neymar might just make this. And that pass just didn't quite work. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Now it's Nedved. Dembele ploughing. And the finish! It's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Paris are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Sostituzione per il Barcellona. Numero 2.
So we have movement on both benches.
14.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to...
He's had a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Showing good feet. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's shifting through the... Can he finish? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 3 coming up. Paris awarded another corner. So their 4th corner of the game. Keeper's dealt with that. Baron, Tevez. And he shoots! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here.
Decent chance! Tries to get it clear. Luis Suarez. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Chance for a shot!